What's going on, everyone? How we doing? So we're back for another one. I don't know if you saw my pajamas or not, but they are Coca-Cola Panda Bear pajamas. Don't hate, just enjoy them. I think they're vintage. There's a video that's kind of been getting pretty popular lately with a good friend, Nomics. Not really a good friend of mine. I don't know him. I don't know why I said that. But apparently he's a good friend to people who are, good sellers, good vendors, stuff like that. And he's an enemy of the scalpers. I think that's important. He immediately puts him in the good grace of me. So, yeah, I just wanted to do that. Maybe give my own opinion kind of along the way of my own situation with Pokemon, collecting, if I'm a vendor, if I'm whatever. I will tell you right off the bat, I am not a vendor. I don't have a huge store or anything like that. I'm literally just in my apartment. I got my cat in the background there. So I'll say that right off the bat. I'm not running a giant vending store, anything like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this video, guys. By the way, I did go to the gym today. I'm trying to keep up with it still. I think I'm on day 10 days in a row now. I think I should have abs in a couple months. So once that comes, I'm gonna have to do some, clean some clothes on them. Just kidding. All right, I'm gonna give some commentary over this, kind of, wherever it fits. Maybe I'll pause a little bit here and there. Again, I'm not 100% sure how the whole copyright thing works on YouTube yet, but I know there's 100,000 React channels, so we are just doing a React. Hopefully, no copyright comes along with that.
Folks, welcome back. Today is not going to be your Sunday feel-good video. Today is going to be a harsh reality check to all of you out there that don't really get any of it because you're watching a bunch of content creators that pander to your each and every whim. We're all going to band together and we are going to fight the evil scalpers. And we are going to fight the evil investors and take back our hobby. It is not their hobby, it is only ours. Get out of our hobby.
I don't do it.
So this video should serve as a great clip farm to all of the Twitter accounts and all of the Reddit accounts that continue to send all of your minions to the YouTube channel. And I know they're from there because they use terms like, I'm just here to downvote your video. And what they don't understand is YouTube's not Reddit. If you click the dislike button, if you take time to comment and let me know that, you give me engagement, you give me a dislike, and you were on the video for long enough to constitute.
Dude, I would totally kill to have this room. If there's a couple rooms that I could just teleport into and take, just inhabit. I think it would probably be this room for sure. This is a good one. Yeah, I think Rudy with Alpha Investments, he also has a pretty mean setup there.
As a view, and so I appreciate you just as much as everyone else. Shouldn't have told him that. Anyway, let's start off by, are you even a collector? Well, I've been in the hobby for 10 years. Most of you don't know that. Got back in 2015, right smack dab in the middle of the XY era. At which point, I didn't even know Pokemon investing was a thing. Just collected. I just started buying stuff that I remember from my childhood because I liked it. It wasn't until a friend of mine got in the hobby and he was asking me about price points and the things I had bought because he wanted them too. And he was telling me how the prices were all much higher than what I had told him they cost. And that's when it clicked to both of our heads. We both realized, wait a second, these things are actually rising in value over time. A lot of people our age are probably gonna wanna buy these things in the future and relive their childhood too. We should probably stock up so we have this stuff when they wanna buy it and we'll sell.
I wonder if that same thing is going to be happening now. I'm hoping that it does. I have one pack of the Prismatic Evolution, one ETB in there, and it seems like it's been going up, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure for the price to go up, they have to stop printing it, which would be I don't think it's happening yet. I've seen some news about the 151 and the Prismatic Evolution still dropping. So yeah. Also, I should just say, I'm also not really a crazy collector. I would say if he is getting back into the hobby right now, I would probably say I got into the hobby at the end of 2024. So I am just now getting my getting a taste of everything again. Really, when I was growing up, that was when I first was getting into the hobby. I'm sure there are a lot of people who can agree with me with that. Maybe people around my age, because I saw the release of the Pokemon movie 2000, and that movie hit me hard. So I loved it. Ever since then, I've kind of had like, a sort of attraction to Pokemon in general. But I just had so many things going on. I was in college and stuff and doing all that I was broke as heck. I wasn't even thinking about collecting or anything like that. I was just making sure that my grades were on top. So right now, I will say like these are probably like my most valuable cards that I have. And I'm honestly really proud of it. I think I'm hopefully going to be able to keep growing it, and we'll see how it'll look. There's a couple things. I think like my sealed boxes, I probably do want to keep those sealed. Maybe I like to invest in things. I like to see like things just go up in value over time. Like obviously, stocks and stuff. Crypto sometimes, not really. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the best of both worlds with Pokemon investing, because you can have it, it's awesome to look at, and it also goes up in value because people just they find value in it.
Sell it to them at higher prices. That's pretty much how it came about.
Sorry guys, sorry about that.
No one cared. No one cared that people like me and him were doing this stuff, right? No one cared that everyone out there was doing this, okay? It wasn't even a problem in 2016 when Pokemon Go, the game, came out, and Evolutions came out, and Pokemon had its first major boom in modern times. It wasn't even a problem when YouTube became a huge thing with Pokemon card rips. People like Unlisted Leaf,
when
Leonhard,
Pokemon Go came out, it
became a somewhat problem in the pandemic boom when Logan Paul drew a bunch of new faces into the hobby and everything shot up to multiples we've never seen before. At that point, we started to hear some hate, but it was still never as prominent as it is right now. And then things cooled off, and that's about the time I started my YouTube channel. Now remember, people still didn't care that I was investing in this stuff. When I started the YouTube channel in 2022, 3 years ago, nobody cared who I was, right? I was an unknown person. Nobody cared that I was making videos about how you could outproduce traditional investment games with Pokemon. Honestly, most of you laughed at me. Most of the content creators in the space made videos laughing at me.
I'm already getting hate on Twitter,
I took all the criticism, and I said,
hey,
to each their own. I've had data now for 7 years before I started YouTube. I can tell you this stuff works. I'm gonna keep putting content out for anyone that wants to listen. And
yeah, someone seriously like called me a weirdo for playing Pokemon on Twitter, and I was like, okay, like what should I do? Should I be on the block, like, trying to slang something, or getting into fights with people on the road to like take their stuff, or like, what's cool to you? I don't know. I think Pokemon's pretty sick, man.
I truly believe that they're going to be happy as well if they take the same route I have. They can learn from me, learn from my successes, learn from my mistakes. That was the whole premise of the channel. Now, after I've been on YouTube maybe a year and a half, 2 years, right? A few people started to watch the videos. A few started to listen, started to do some collaborations, right? Everything was going pretty good, but still, nobody cared. Go back a year and a half ago. Nobody cared what I was saying, guys, right? No one was angry about it. Honestly, people like me got laughed at more than we got hated. It was, hey, honey, come here. Look at this guy on YouTube. He actually thinks you can make money investing. He calls it investing in Pokemon. And then they put a comment, dude, throw your money in the S&P or throw your money in real estate, dude. This ain't it. Hey, man, I respectfully disagree. This guy, hey, honey, look, I just looked it up. They print 5 billion cards a year, and he thinks it's going to be rare or scarce. Oh, this guy cracks me up. And, I just kept doing my thing. I was making videos a year ago saying, hey, the Scarlet Violet Aerosol is probably the best pickup in the history of Pokemon. It's all $89 a box. You can buy 151 fall off the shelves at Costco. I'd be buying this. Everyone's like, oh, it's just going to be around forever. I'm going to wait. That's where the hashtag I'm going to wait crowd came from. I'm going to wait for 2 or 3 years. This stuff will be available forever. They're overprinting the heck out of all this stuff. The COVID boom was one thing, but those times are long gone. I don't even know if people are even going to invest in the silver borders, all that good stuff. Nothing I said, which again has been the same for the past 3 years on YouTube, was ever cared about.
Yeah.
Until a few months ago. That is when I started to get the most.
I feel like something bad always happens when people like start to look back on their humble self, and then they're like, I just did it. No one really cared, but I just kept doing it because I loved it, and now people do care. I always I don't know. It's like a 2-path type thing. Like now I'm on a different road, and now I'm getting views, and I'm up. Look at all those losers.
Most extreme amounts of hate I've ever got on this YouTube channel. Before that, I got like criticism or like mocking, almost like I got made fun of. I never got the hate I got until now, and the only reason is prices are up. You don't believe me? Go watch my old videos. Go back a year, 2 years on my channel, watch my old videos. I was saying the same freaking thing. People say, Alex, you've changed. The only thing that's changed is my position sizes have increased, right? Because I've grown in the hobby.
Why does it sound like Gary
Vaynerchuk? I've made this into a business. This is what I do full time. I quit my job. So content, selling cards, that's my full-time business. Yeah, things have changed, but the overall premise of the channel has not changed. From the beginning, all I've ever said is, if you can buy into the stuff at a reasonable price and you hold it for a number of years, it increases in value due to scarcity. And up until now, especially since I've been back in the hobby for the last 10 years, it has beat the gains of traditional investments. That's always been my premise, right? You're taking on more risk, of course you're gonna get more reward. This was all never a problem until recently. Until a bunch of Timmies out there who want to take clips from the videos, share them on Twitter, share them on Reddit, and try to create this army against me. And what's funny is, the whole time this is happening, when all these videos get these record number of downvotes, they get the most views on my channel. Not only that, you're gonna love this, I get more subscribers off of those videos than my other videos, meaning the majority of the people that get fed those videos or click the link of people trying to bash me, they actually subscribe to the channel. The channel subscribers are growing, the views are growing, and all of the angry mob that comes to the video is trying to downvote them, clicking the dislike, leaving a dirty comment, and watching the video for more than 5 or...
Well, that's the good thing about Twitter, right? Because Twitter, it completely runs off like hate mobs and people angry and frustrated. But in reality, I think we've seen over time, like the people who get the most hate, those are the guys who get like the most views. You know, you see someone who does something bad and then they have like a return video. That return video always is like higher than where they were at before the whole whatever happened. At least for like the instant. But when you're constantly in like the hate cycle, and then you're like you're coming back, it's like the comeback. There's always like a comeback story. So I feel like Twitter is an engine for hate, but the real like productivity part that comes out of it is that there's like so much exposure because people just love to see all the stuff that they hate. Like they just love to look at it, and it's really been kind of going in that direction since Big Elon took it. I won't say that I hate it. I don't hate those environments at all, but that's what it is.
For 10 seconds, guess what? They are also helping out the channel. And so, no, I do not care that I'm hated by all of these random angry people online. I do not care about the angry comments. I don't care about the angry clips. I don't even care about all the YouTubers out there who use my name and my face and their thumbnails and titles to get clicks, to get engagement. I'm happy, actually, for everyone being so successful in the Pokemon hobby.
I'll show you my
some are gonna
secret
hate
card.
it, some are gonna love it.
Kidding.
I'm gonna put the truth out there and let you guys judge it. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's always been on the channel, and that's how it's gonna continue to be on the channel. Also, it's funny going back and forth, what I call it, between the worlds. We have two different worlds at this point, and I experience it every single day.
Twitter and YouTube?
Last night, on my Saturday night, ripping chips. It's the best group of people I've ever met in this entire hobby. Everybody is so supportive of each other. Everybody donates to each other, donates their hits, donates packs, wants everyone to do well, cheers each other on, cheers each other's excitement and their downs. People talk about like things going on in their regular life. Everyone it's a good community of people, right? And everyone's having fun in the hobby. Everyone's having a great time. Some people can afford 100 packs, some people can only afford 1 or 2 packs, but everyone is there enjoying Pokemon as it was meant to be enjoyed together. And then later that day, I'll shift and post a video and read the comments on the video, or post an Instagram short or a TikTok short. And it's like a different world. Everybody's negative. Everyone's at each other's throats. They're just trying to throw any type of shade they can possibly think of in the comment section, thinking, oh, this is going to bring them down. They're going to bring me down. It makes you look stupid. It makes you look bad that the only thing you can think of to do with your time is watch a guy on social media that you don't like.
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your house, no matter what condition it's in.
Spend time.
It's actually so true. If I'm ever in like an argument with someone online, like I'll say stuff that I won't say in person, and I'll just laugh about it afterwards. I won't even care. I'll just go about my day or roll over, go back to sleep. Like it's all just funny at the end of the day.
Watching his video enough to be able to leave a comment about the things he was saying in this video, getting yourself worked up and angry, and then probably going to the next content creator you don't like and doing the same thing and doing that all day long. And these are the kind of people, guys, they're just miserable at life. No matter what you're doing, you could be out with them, they're gonna find everything wrong with the situation, right? You could be out to dinner and everyone's having a great meal, having a great time. Hey, how's your meal, Joe? I don't know, man, the steak was overcooked. The waitress hasn't been back in like 0.2 seconds with my refill. And my seat's a little, it's shaky, the table's wobbly. This place sucks. And everyone's like, oh, tell us how you really feel, Joe. Yeah, I did, that's how I really feel. And that's kind of how everything in their life is. They can't catch a break because they're just a negative person. And guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, those aren't the people you wanna be around. There are so many people in this hobby right now truly enjoying it, having a great time, ripping past with their kids, right? Collecting cards.
If I'm with someone and they start complaining like a couple times, I just kind of keep count. And then eventually if there's like I'll set like a limit. I'll say like, okay, you've been like complaining over and over again, like 5. You get 5 more, and then afterwards I'm just gonna tell you, like stop. Otherwise I'll just leave. Like that's pretty much how it is, and my life's better for it.
With their friends, people are truly enjoying Pokemon more than ever before, and you can see that by the volume of the sales. It is just this nucleus of this online community, and it seems like a lot of people, right? Because they all move as one, right? They move as one to the Reddits, to the Twitters, to the Discords, to the YouTube comments,
Guys,
the
come
Instagram
over
comments,
here.
the TikTok comments. The
Come
reason I
over
know
here.
this is I see
You'll
the negative
suck.
people on my
You'll
videos,
come over
and they're the
here.
same
Suck.
people commenting negative things on all of these
Just
other
kidding.
videos. And they're the same people that all go to these other channels that pander to their audience. They're a bunch of pandering pandas, and they try to induce this like mob type feel, like it's us versus them, guys. It's our hobby. We need to push them out of our hobby. We need to go fight the scalpers and fight the investors. And they like, get everyone riled up, and they send them to these videos and try to like take down people like me. And honestly, it's just comical, guys. I feel bad for any of the content creators that give into this sort of thing, and that they start taking a little bit of heat, and then they kind of tone things down. Okay, I'll try to pander too. Okay, here, you guys are precious little snowflakes. I know. We don't do that here, and that's why people hate me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna pander to you. I'm not gonna coddle you based on your feelings. If you don't like these videos, real simple. Click off it.
Now I don't know. I'm just gonna say what I've heard other people say. I think like Osmond Gold or someone has probably said it. If there are people who are like disagreeing with you or whatever, like just keep on saying what you're saying. Like get them out of there, and 2 more people will fill their place with that are like better, that are actually like happy they might agree with you, which if you have like a good take, then that's good. But yeah, you shouldn't be audience captured. I think it is, and I think a lot of people are.
There's 100 other content creators
Especially
right now on
on
YouTube
Twitch.
and Pokemon saying the exact thing you want to hear, and that's how it's always going to be. And so, I think I gave all you guys enough to clip farm on that one, right? Is there anything else I can throw in? No, that was good. That was good. All right, I look forward to seeing all of the trolls from all across the interwebs. I look forward to all of the clips I get sent from everyone. Everyone makes a video about this. And as always, guys, happy collecting. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the hobby. Enjoy life. It is truly too short to live upset all the time. I'm out.
So yeah, although he did sound like a victim, at least he is like, I mean, he's just giving his information. It's just kind of like education. Like, are you gonna get mad at like a teacher or something? I mean, he's obviously like pretty successful at what he's doing. So, like, yeah, if you were in a class or something and you were like disagreeing with the teacher, then just get the hell out. What are you gonna do? Just tell the teacher like, hey, you're wrong. This is how I want you to tell me. Which I think actually a lot of schools are doing that now, or at least they were. They were like pandering to whatever the kind of the environment was and agreeing with that, saying that's right. But no, I mean, if anything, usually the teacher asks you a question and then they will tell you either right or wrong. You're not going to be telling them like you're right, you're wrong. It's just common sense. Oh shit, I gotta do that now. Alright guys, subscribe, please subscribe. Again, my collection right now, I have the Prismatic Evolution thing, ETB, I have the 151 box, I have my 3 cards right here, Clefairy EX, my Reshiram, and then my Deoxys, and that's about it. Alright, I'm out.